What's going on YouTube? And thank you for clicking on another video. Today's video is very important. Automatic tactical sprint. Some people love it, some people hate it, and some people just, they don't understand it. Well, today's video, I'm hooking you guys up. It's gonna be a lot of tips, tricks, how-tos, and what not tos. I'm sure you're gonna enjoy it. I love making this video. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, if you found it helpful, drop a like on it. Go back and make sure you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed already, hey man, welcome yourself. This is an amazing community. We would love to have you. I would love to have you. One last thing. You guys know how much likes and comments help smaller channels like mine. So please, again, and only if you enjoy and you find this helpful, don't forget to drop a like and comment below and let me know how I did. Having said all that, let's jump right to the video. Okay, first thing is, why would you want to convert to automatic tactical sprint? There's a few reasons. Number one is, let's just say I'm here, you know, let's say I'm watching this corner like that, you know, I'm watching. I think there's someone there, and then let's just say he was not there, or maybe his teammate is, let's say, over here. I don't know that, right? And I'm open to him right now, and I get shot. I can auto tactical sprint allows me to do this, like right away, right? Instead of, or maybe let's say there's no cover. Let's say this, I can't do that. He'll be able to see me here. Let's say this piece of cover is very thin, you know, it's barely covering from the guy in front of me. Automatic tactical sprint allows me to do this, like kind of quickly run, you know. Let's say I'm shooting, and he shoots me. I'm ready. I'm always ready. You don't have to double tap or single tap, you know, with the new update. If you haven't watched that video, go watch it. So another thing that auto tactical sprint is amazing for is, let's just say you're stuck right now. Let's say it's a 1v1, 1v2 maybe. Automatic tactical sprint allows you to do this. Look at the momentum I got just from, what, 2 steps, right? Versus if you had to double tap or single tap. I'm not going to show you because I don't know how to do it. I have been running auto tactical sprint for so long. For me to actually show you how it would be without tactical sprint, I'll probably like fuck it up. But anyways, you see how it just took me 2 steps and I had momentum to do not only a jump shot and a bunny hop. So that's why auto tactical sprint is insane. Another thing you can do is, look, slide cancel, right? They have the momentum to do that. You know, let's say you do this. Look, very like you always have momentum, and that's very important in a fight, to always have the momentum to kind of do crazy ass stuff, you know. Now that, and the thing is, the skill level I think is increasing in the game, and almost everybody will just slide cancel around the corner. I mean, maybe not everybody, but I mean, I've played in some really body lobbies, but yeah, it's definitely a good skill to have. You don't want to be, if your opponent has tactical, like the guy you're fighting has auto tactical sprint, and you don't, he'll be able to do things that you can't do. You don't want to do that to yourself, and that's why I think it's important to learn this stuff and use auto tactical sprint. 100%. I'm all the way with it. Okay, so in a fight, here's some how-tos on engaging when you have auto tactical sprint. Let's just say there's someone, right? Sorry, there's someone hiding behind that, right? You know he's there because I've been fighting, whatever, right? What you don't want to do for sure on auto tactical sprint is this. You know, you're gonna get yourself killed. This is a couple of things that you can do. Number one is, a lot of people might know this, is you slide into it, right? So now the difference here is that you're moving, right? And another thing is, when you slide, he brings the gun down, so you're always ready. So you're ready to shoot, and at the same time you're still moving. You're a harder target to shoot. I'm assuming that the person you're going against is a decent player, right? Obviously. Second way is a jump. So you know he's there. You kind of timing it properly. Do this, you know, because when he jumps, the gun comes down automatically, right? You can jump in different ways. You can jump sideways. You can bunny hop. You know, whatever it is. So you're running much faster, right? And what we're talking about here is, I know it doesn't seem like it's much of a difference, but we're talking about a guy sitting here, listening for audio cues and waiting for you and just doing this, right? Which is, you know, if any decent player would be able to time it pretty easily, right? Because it's not nothing crazy, right? And he's doing this. You're not gonna have time to react, given that you're sprinting. Another way is, and that's common in shotguns. Like I use that if I'm running a shotgun. I run shotguns all the time, but if I'm running a shotgun, that's what I would do. Is I'm running, do this right away, right? So instead of doing this, which takes significant amount of time in comparison to You know, right away you let the character put the gun down by going from this to right away you're strafing, and the gun comes down pretty quickly, right? And then you can choose through. Then it's a when you're doing it, you'll be able to tell it's a significant difference in time and how long it takes you to actually fire some bullets. And finally, the most simple is pre-aim it. He's right there, you know, always ready. Just pre-aim it. Please don't ever. Let's say you know somebody. Let's say you put some shots on someone, right? And he's weak, and he went behind that. Don't ever do this. Don't ever just run at him. You're gonna get demolished. That's what he's waiting for, right? Because he could easily, like, this is the simplest thing. He could easily just, like, you know, you're dead, right? Or slide out of a corner. You're dead. You're not gonna. No way. So please don't do that. Okay. All right. So that's not what tactical sprint is for. It's not for sprinting at people. And yeah, and this covers the engagements when running auto tactical sprint. Good habits. Good habits when you're running auto tactical sprint. And these things will, if you can ingrain, will save your life. Okay, 1 second. Okay, here it is. So number one is when you're moving around in tight areas with a lot of corners, like this, for example. Let's say I'm going from here to, let's say, I don't know, here, right? Don't just sprint it. This is not a race, you know? This is not a 100-meter sprint. Here's what I like to do. Maybe you've seen other people do it. Is this. You know, I'll get here, you know? In increments. Even though there's no cover. Like, don't think... Yes, there's cover, so cover to cover is also very important, obviously. But my point here is not that. My point here is increments, right? You know? You know? Like, move in increments. Don't just sprint. And always put in some slide cancels and stuff like that. I'm assuming that you know how to do it. A lot of videos out there to teach you how to do that. Another thing I like to do is this. Let's just say it's not that kind of distance that you want to cover. Let's just say the person is right behind this. You sure? Right? Here's what I would do. I wouldn't do this, right? Or this. Or even this. I like to do this. I'm not sure if I'm looking at the camera. Okay. I like to do this. Like when it's really close, right? And you kind of not sure. This is what I like to do. You know? I kind of like bump it. So I'm always ready, you know? You know? Like this, right? And that's the second good habit to be able to develop and kind of ingrain in yourself. I think that's it.